Hi everybody. Today what we're going to do is we're going to learn how to manipulate images in PowerPoint and outside of it. So the first thing that we're going to learn how to do is set a background. So if you go to your blank slide, what you can do is you can actually go to Design, Background. There's options here that say solid fill color, so you can click on that and you can find a color that you like. Pick whatever one you want. And you can even play around with the opacity of it, which means like the transparency level. So if you don't want it to be too bright. There you go. Now I have a background color. If you wanted to, you could also insert an image here as well. So you could do picture from file, find something that you had recently downloaded, click open, and it will put it in as the entire background. Okay? Cropping options. You have a bunch of options when it comes to inserting your photos and manipulating them. What you can do first is you can do insert picture from this device because you have already downloaded your resources. I can find an image that I would like to use, and it comes in as a whole image. What you're now able to do is if you go to crop, if you right click and go to more styles, it's going to give you a bunch of different options. You can see some of them have reflected bevel white. What that means is white is going to be around the background or around the outside, and then it's going to be reflected on the bottom. You can go through and you can change these however you'd like. Turn it into a circular, shift it, manipulate it however you would like. You can make it kind of look like Polaroids stacked on top of each other. Okay? That's our cropping options. Now changing layer order. So there's a bunch of layers here. There's our background, there's our photo. We can also put another one in there just so that I can give you a better example. So let's insert one more option here just so I can show you. And I can change that into a different style as well. So now I have 1, 2, 3 layers. If I want this photo to be on top of this one, I can either right click on this one and say send backward. Or if I undo that, I can click on this one and right click and bring to the front. So there's a lot of ways that you can play around with it. I could even bring this all the way to the back, which I have. So there you go. Okay. Next on the agenda, drawing by hand. PowerPoint gives us these really awesome options to be able to draw. There is a pen, and there's also a highlighter. The pen is going to come out at different thicknesses. You can change how thick you would like it. You can also pick different colors. And you can draw. If I don't like what I've done, I can always Control Z, and it will undo what I just did. If I want something that is transparent, you can go with the highlighter. And you can go ahead and pick whatever color you'd like. And you can draw. You could also go ahead and draw just over top of one of your photos if you wanted to. And you can manipulate your photo in all different ways by coloring and changing things up. What I would recommend if you're coloring something in, do a lot of hold and releases so that way you're not holding your mouse down the entire time, because if you mess up, then I have to do right click undo. And it undoes a lot of it. Okay, so those are our manipulations when it comes to working within PowerPoint.